Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this video. Oh my gosh, wow. It's almost here. As you know, I guess for the past 9 weeks or so, I have been sharing all the tools for my book release. I wish I'd known, which, as you know, and I'm sure I'm going to be reminding you, is releasing on the 27th of September. Oh my God. You guys are all going to know some very juicy and interesting stories of my healing. As you know, this book is all about my memoir, about, the reason why I started this whole journey of healing. It's almost here. 27th is coming, so quickly. But I, of course, want to keep my commitment here. But before I share tip or tool number 9, I wanted to just kind of give you a little couple details here. As you know, 27th, I'm having my book launch. If you can pass on the books.sarahv.com link, I would so deeply appreciate it, because I think I shared this with my last video last week, is that on that specific day, on the 27th, I'm having my book launch party. Anybody is involved or invited, not involved. Well, you are involved if you're invited. But we are all going to come together in this day of celebration. And from 9 until 11, I'm gonna have just kind of an open forum. People can come in when they want, or from 5 to 7 in the evening on the same day. And every single book that is purchased on that day, I will donate a percentage of the book sold amount to this amazing charity. I'd love for you to look it up. It's called Imagination Library, and it was formed and run by Dolly Parton. I love her. And it's just a really, really beautiful way of kind of stopping the reason why we have to break these cycles, allowing the next generation to not have to break the cycles of the past. And, I'm going to be donating Let Your Inner Golden Sparkle Shine book to the organization, as well as a percentage of the books that are purchased on the day. So please, 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 please come in, have a celebration with me, buy a book or 2 or 3 or 4, whatever, because it is not about, how many books sold. It is about the donation that I get to make to the Imagination Library. So look it up. It's fabulous. So without further ado, of course, last Friday, I shared with you the tool number 8, which is about our outer environment, offering you to kind of take a look. It was really interesting because I am here at my partner's a house or apartment that he just moved into. And I have been clearing and redecorating this space. So, this is all about our inner energy, as I had said in my email. Just start clearing up your past, clear it out. And, he has been one who has cleared and cleaned up and, really stepped into a new, really, really abundant energy. But, that is tool number 8, is to really start looking at your environment. But today, tool number 9 is also about style. And, as you know, I'm looking out onto the harbor here. It's beautiful. But tool number 9 is something that I didn't, and I don't think a lot of people really think about this, is about how do we present ourselves to the outside? What is our posture? What is our style? I know maybe some of you aren't as much into fashion as I am, but it really isn't about fashion and who are you wearing, like they say at the Academy Awards, I think or Emmys or whatever. But it is, how do you want to present yourself to the outside world. And I really feel like the outer style that people see is actually how we're feeling about ourselves. You know, I absolutely love clothes. I love the feel of clothes, casual clothes. And in chapter 8, I talk about, you know, in my healing process, or actually, I didn't even know I was healing back then, but after trying to find my style, trying to find who I was in how I presented myself, I copied other people, or I wore clothes that perhaps got a little bit more validation, you know, that I thought I needed from the outside. So it really does have a lot to do with healing, how we present ourselves. You know, do we slouch when we're walking? Do we hold our head up high? Do we have our shoulders back? That can be in posture, but it also has to do with our style. You know, I mean, I love to be comfortable, but I love to look nice. I feel like, you know, that is how I want not for validation purposes, but it does make me feel good. Like I love to wear, you know, luxurious fabrics. I love to wear silk, and I love to wear loose, you know, casual boho type style. And you're going to be seeing a lot of, you know, my style in some of the new photographs that I'm going to be showing in my Facebook page and all kinds of areas, you know, Instagram, social media. So you can kind of see how my style has evolved through my healing, and how I now present myself. You know, I view my style through my opinion and not about how others see me, because, you know, I love my style, but it is mine. I feel comfortable in it. I'm not wearing, you know, I used to wear extremely, well, I don't know. I mean, I've always had a good relationship with my body for the most part. And I did wear a little bit tighter clothes. But I think the reason why it was because of validation. So the more I've become comfortable in this new essence of who I am, the less I have to prove anything to the outside world. So tool number 9 is about looking at your style. You know, are you just not giving crap and, you know, wearing sweatpants? I don't think I own a pair of sweatpants, but that's fine. But are you doing it because maybe you don't care, or that you don't really care about style, or is there another story behind it? So you will read about what I'm exactly talking about in chapter 8. And I never realized that that was a huge, huge giveaway of, you know, where I was, how lost I was, because I was copying off of my sister. I was wearing clothes eventually later on that were probably too tight, or because I was wanting to get that validation. But it's a really funny story. You know, I have to say that, you know, I've been reading my manuscript, you know, because I'm making sure I'm sure there's going to be one little blooper, you know, here and there. But you know, my story is really funny. It's a really funny story. It's going to be I mean, of course, there's going to be critics and there's going to be people who have a different opinion, but I really feel like the story is very entertaining. Like if I was reading it and it wasn't my story, I'm like, oh, this is really funny. So that is tool number 9, is about how we present ourselves. You know, what picture are we presenting to the world? You know, that the chapter 8 was about this environment, and then also about our style. And next week, I can't believe it, I'm going to be sharing with you my 10th step. This has been, you know, I've been very impeccable to my word and coming on here, sharing all my tips and tools. And I really, really, really hope that I can see you at the, oh my gosh, there's boat horns and all kinds of stuff going on. But I really, really hope. I have almost 100 people signed up. I'm so excited. So please, if you don't want to come, send books.com CERAVE.com. The link will be in the content of the email. Please come in. You immediately get my meditation. And also, once books are sold, obviously like I had said, there will be a percentage donated to Imagination Library. And also you will receive this awesome portal that I've created with my assistant. And it has healing tools. It has a quiz to see where you might be blocked. It has recipes to heal your root chakra. It has a playlist to boost your energy. So there's gifts, and I'm going to be, giving away gifts on the day. My assistant and I are creating a beautiful launch party on the 27th. So you're going to get all the details. We're going to start sending out emails about how to join and when the book is going to be launched. And I am so excited. I mean, there's a part of me, like I've shared before, that it's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be kind of, naked standing in front of you, not literally, but, my life, my memoir is going to be revealed. There are some pretty, interesting stories. So please join. And I would so appreciate it if you can spread the word, share it on social media, tag me in, if it's Facebook or Instagram. I would so appreciate it. And I cannot wait to see you at the party. So this Friday will be tool number 10. Woohoo! Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.